allergic, allergic. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Allah. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm when I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and towing the slab, Tony Gonsolin. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just Angels, ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
And there's a foul ball. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Gonsolin turns, fires. On the ground to third. Zips it across. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And first offering is fouled off. Anderson needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Gonsolin fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. In the dirt, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. First
Ball,
offering, and it
outside.
just misses. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit in the air out to center field. Edman makes the grab, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in LA, and on the hill in this one, Jack Kachanowicz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Ohtani matched a homer in his last game. And that misses. And it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boog, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard.
Well struck left field, and it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out. Runner at second. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers.
That's outside.
Ball one, no strikes.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That just misses,
Ball two.
and it's 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Long gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele going after it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Andy.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball in.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Reaches but can't haul it in.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Gonsolin back to work. Fastball for a strike. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. One down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. There's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And down on strikes. That pays his 3rd of the game. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Just missed. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate. Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. On the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
That count is full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it
Batting
really
it,
well.
the left
It's a
fielder,
really nice plate
Michael.
appearance.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Homered last night, added another hit as well. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Batting
I know
up,
he didn't produce
the
a hit,
second
but he
baseman,
made solid
Miguel
contact, and that's all you're looking to do
Rojas.
anytime you're at the plate.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Just
that's
missed.
just out.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
In for a strike. 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Now
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now batting.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Mookie now. Doubled his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. And Mookie takes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's the strike up high. It's 2-2. Hernandez at third. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. What a stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that drops in for a strike. Darno, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh, 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Here's Joe Adele. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonsolin winds and deals. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And here is Nolan Schanuel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Tim Anderson.
The man they call TA7, Tim Anderson, into the box. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Angels get one with a solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. And we're back.
Leading
Will
up
Smith
for the
to
Dodgers,
the plate.
the catcher, Will Smith.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan.
2-0.
And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that
Ball
one is
3.
downstairs. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
3-2.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the
Now
dugout
back,
after hitting the
right
line
field,
drive that finds a
Andy.
glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pajes batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this
No
is
balls,
almost
2 strikes.
over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Rengifo.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Inside. And the count is 1-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one a little bit high. 2-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-1 now. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Angels are gone in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman, TK Hernandez.
I know you feel trapped, need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps. The daily pressure of a poor black life. The hood is full of baby mamas, joblessness, and the lax wives. Hi, we still try to smile at home. Gentrification pushed you out and you all alone.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Michael Conforto.
Siggy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour, and, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Curveball over for a called strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth getting ready to go. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Conforto on its second with 2 down. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gonsolin back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. And that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, left field. Conforto sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Here is d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder,
put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Go ahead run on base, and now the center fielder, Joe Adell. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Two outs, and that is out of play. Just misses with that one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Blake Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Base hit center field. Travis d'Arnaud coming around third. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now it's Tim Anderson, manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tony Gonsolin is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Anthony Banda gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
I'll be out up on my game. Look at the ice on my chain. Better make you know my name. Better be game. General status of all. I'll be out up in my zone. Doing my dirt on my own. That's probably tapping my phone. Just believe I'ma go get it. All of you haters gon' get it. Run up inside of your spot and I take all you got. I'm feeling like it. Pull up in that phantom. Duck it, gadget, hammer. How about with that? Make 'em understand it. Make 'em understand it. Make 'em understand it. Make 'em understand it. Make 'em understand it.
Yeah, slow burn like an arm rash. Your slick burn rubber like a bomb match. Clinch your boy bonfire like a bomb bash. City slick burn rubber like a tarmac. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters. Hit the switch, cross, spit flames out the mufflers. I got connects with the hustlers. Only the best of Colorado gushers. Check the prophecies, I'm everywhere, detrimental. In philosophy, I fire breathe elemental. Burn it down like an unrest protest. Riot, I am done with Molotovs on your instrumental. Celestial it to rescue your life. Yoga, yoga, flame. Yoga, yoga, flame, flame. Yoga, yoga, flame. Yoga, yoga, fire, fire.
That's my lifestyle. Can't see him 'cause the money in the way. Tell him that's my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna change for nobody. Understand? That's my lifestyle. Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her it's my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle. Can't see him 'cause the money in the way. Ain't much hope where I come from. Trapping with, never gave up. Ride around my side of town. Trapping with my day ones. Ain't nobody gonna say.
To third, and that goes foul. And now the count is even. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back for more of the Freeway Series. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. And we are tied. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jack Kachanowicz out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Chase Silseth takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chase Silseth.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Smith getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Outside. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. double. Hit in the air, center field. Adele sizing this one up and makes the grab. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get in the air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One down. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Freeman over at first with one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. This one smoked out to left. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Luis Rengifo. And that one clips the corner. Bonda, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Pulls that one foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, center field. Brings it in. One down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Late on that fastball. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch just misses. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Here's Kike Hernandez. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third. But quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
And here is Michael Conforto. There's the strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hector Neris, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Quijada also getting ready. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. Line drive. Ward makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning.
Angels.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor. Ward.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Luis Garcia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
concert, I grab the mic. Put my life on the lines when I write heartfelt words, meant to fill hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far the slackers beat me up, but now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry, predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of knowing I'm putting the world at stake. I know it's been a while, they've been saying you can't be great. Leave the decisions to the politicians' definition of fake. They say they want to save you, I'm the anti-hero. There ain't nothing that's worth saving, time to start at zero. Tear it down and start again from the foundation. The only way to get it is total annihilation. They say they want to save you, I'm the anti-hero. But there ain't nothing that's worth saving, gotta start at zero.
And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Cut on and lifted in the air.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Popped in the air, left field. Conforto makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been. Where you been, where you been. They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been.
Just missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right through there for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's Mookie now.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one gets past the catcher. Ohtani into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And down on strikes he goes. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout there as he works to strain that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
The right fielder, number 44, Andy.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just off the inside edge. Now fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in LA, we're at the top of the 8th. There's Tim Anderson now.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Pitching change here, number 86.
Well, he's struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the air, right field, Pajes. He's got it, and there's one down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now it's going to be Jorge Soler. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The old strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. Trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Hector Neris. He's been so good against lefties. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, going, gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a little bit high. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
Hey!
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle. That's a hit.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now, Michael Conforto. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That one ripped. Adele going back. And it is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. That for a second, he brought it back out there, too. Gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hector Neris will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Jose Suarez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And that one pulled foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So up next, Shohei Ohtani. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Rips that one to right. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Smith.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball, that's outside.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. On the inside corner for called strike 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Leading off for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan. Oh, Hoppy.
I die when I die, I die deep. Ocean, you know where to find me. Come on. Them say what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to see.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Misses inside. 1-0. Scott measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 2-0.
No strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Moncada in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
The Halos down to their final strike. And that's a little bit high. And a count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Lovers intertwined with a place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come skip with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they escape no more.
Cause it's safer. Can I find a love a little later? This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of it. All of these butterflies.